Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the stream. Um, this is Betis, Real Betis versus Chelsea. Here we go. Apparently, Chelsea struggled to sell the tickets, so it's you'll be seeing more Real Betis fans out there tonight. Showing support for their team, and this could be Anthony's last game as well, if you think about it. And because I doubt his Betis will be able to actually pay for him outright for how much he cost. Um, During his time at United, how much Manchester United paid for him. That'll be a difficult one. Chelsea struggled to sell their tickets. About 3,000 of them. I don't know how they struggle to do that because they're so used to being in European Championships, playing finals. And I'm not sure why they've struggled to do that. Here we go. So people are comparing this trophy to um, when Newcastle United, I mean not Newcastle, West Ham United won it. Everyone's talking about, telling us about how outstanding, what an outstanding achievement it was. But all of a sudden, because it's Chelsea playing, according to Chelsea fans, everyone don't seem to be interested because they've spent £1 billion on the team. So, in a way, I do agree with that. After £1 billion is supposed to be the Champions League finals, not the Conference League. But that's where they found themselves at the time. So let's see what they do this season or this coming season when they finally play the Champions League. So this could still be an outstanding achievement for Chelsea because they will be the only European team that are about to win all three of them: Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. What will be, um, yeah, standard to be set here for Chelsea fans and the Chelsea Football Club. But Chelsea, if you think about it, they've not won a major trophy since 2021, right? It's only been, what, 4 years, not long ago. But 4 years, so they've not won a trophy, a major trophy, since 2021. And obviously, you can tell some of the fans are used to winning. The fans are used to winning silverware. You know, we all know as well. It's very different club to what it was back then when Roman took over, Abramovich, when he took over. Before Todd came in and bought it for cheap. Um, but this is a really good opportunity for them now to win another major trophy and add it to trophy cabinet. But it's going to be a really tough game. It's not going to be an easy game for them. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be a walkover by any means. It's actually going to be a really tough challenge for them. Um, and probably Chelsea's toughest challenge in the competition yet, because all the teams they've met throughout up to the finals, they seem to have been a walk in the park for them, easy. You know what I mean? But this could be a really difficult one for them, and so the biggest challenge for them. So, what would you say? Would you say Chelsea is the best club in London, or is just another club um, trying to reach Arsenal status? I know Chelsea have won the European titles; they've got it. Arsenal will never sing that. You will never sing that. Um, you'll never be European champion apart from your girls, your ladies. Fair play to them, you know. But yeah, I do think Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal globally. Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal, and for what they've done, the trophies they've won. I know they've spent more money than Arsenal, but Arteta still not managed to reach a final after 6 years or after 5 years. So we look forward to season six. Anthony's back. The shackles are off. Anthony's back to his best. He's showing the form that probably got him the United move, the goals, the assists, the tricks, the flicks. And so when you're in that sort of form, you can do anything, anything. So Anthony can do anything. Anthony can score goals, can win this game tonight for Real Betis. So and then we've got Sancho on the other side, who is coming back potentially, allegedly he'll be coming back because Chelsea are not willing to pay 25 million for him. And what do you think? If Chelsea wins it, Sancho wins it, does he deserve a chance for United again? Would you give him another opportunity? If Anthony wins it again, we can't really sell Anthony for less than 30 million. Here we go. So he's gonna have to come back, maybe find another loan where they can get some money for him again. And another key point I want you to understand is, as much as this Chelsea club is used to winning European trophies or domestic trophies, the current crop of players, right? Majority of them have not won anything, right? Apart from Enzo Fernandez, I think he won the World Cup. Then you've got Rhys James, who was on the squad in 2021. So just have that in mind in terms of experience when we're talking about winning trophies and in big in the bigger stages and the big occasions. So they're just on the same level as Real Betis at the minute, because not all their players there have won enough trophies or they've never won trophies at all, any major titles. So bear that in mind. Only Rhys James is left on that team from 2021. Have you seen the video of the Betis against Chelsea fans fighting, throwing chairs at each other? Your football is mad. Um, somebody said to me today, they feel like, you know, in the sport world or in the football world, they should legalize ultras. You know, like England should legalize stuff like that. England, in the Premier League, they should organize. They should actually make it a sport. Find an area where people can just go and throw chairs at each other, fight each other, hooligans. And I was like, you know what? That's a bright idea, but the UK will not do that because of health and safety, for health and safety purposes, and where they could end up, people can end up suing them. But you got places like Italy and places like France, where ultras are really, really, committed to the sport, to the game. They will attack you. They don't care if there's a police officer around or security or anything around to protect you. They will go for it. Um, what's up, Sal? Welcome to the chat. Let us know what you think the score. What do you think the score will be today? Um, I've got my eyes on Betis to win it, but I cannot rule out Chelsea because Chelsea are serial winners in Europe. I know they've won the Europa League, they've won the Champions League, you know, they've won other titles in Europe. So, but today in this game they struggled to sell ticket, so they've not even sold out their ticket. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It's almost kickoff time. It's almost time to go. Um, the guys and the girl looking crispy right there, running the commentary. Yo, all you can see is green and white, green and white and yellow. I need to see the Chelsea section. They need to show Chelsea fans. But all I can see right now is green and white. Betis, that's all I could hear. Wow. Anthony, what a way to go out, if he wins this. Arsenal will hate it if another London club wins a major European trophy. Arsenal will hate it, bro. They'll become the banter club in London. Kickoff is next. Yeah, so what a way to go. If Chelsea can win this tonight after qualifying for the Champions League, what a way to end the year. What a way to end the season for Chelsea, man. You know, Maresca, I owe him an apology because I used to call him a championship manager. I used to call him a championship coach. That he wasn't a Chelsea kind of coach because of what we used to see in Chelsea, like the special one. But Maresca has proven that he can do it, regardless of how much you spend or how many stars you've got on your team. So at the minute at Chelsea, I don't see there would be or potential superstars, right? World class players would be or could be potential superstars at Chelsea at the minute. But he's turned them all. He's managed the behaviors. He's even managed to put Sancho in his place. And Sancho is, even though he's not at his best on the pitch, but his behavior, you don't hear anything about him out there, right? That's what you call a proper coach, a proper manager. People that manage people, behaviors, and attitude, and turn them around and gain the trust within that player. And that's what Emery did for Rashford as well. He kept him away from the press. No pictures of him were no, the Villa channel was not even sharing pictures of Rashford until I think somebody signed it off. No stories has come out since Rashford went to Villa. No bullshit. And the same thing has happened at Chelsea. So Maresca deserves some credit for the way he's turned his behavior around. I mean, it's up to Sancho to perform on the pitch tonight and prove everyone wrong again at United. And it's the same thing for Anthony. No stories, no nothing, no backlash. So fair play to Maresca. I used to call him a championship coach, but he's absolutely a Premier League manager, Premier League coach, who is absolutely, I think, above what we've got right now, United. Amorim. Let me know what you think the scores will be today. Prediction, please. You can drop in the chat if you don't mind. Uh, Let us know what you think of the team selection as well, the formation. I can see, and this is this is the difference between title or competition winning coaches. They've changed. Maresca changed his style of play tonight. His selection, the way he's done it, right? He knows what he's doing. Amorim went to the Europa League with the same formation, and Big Ange changed his formation in the Europa League final. He changed it. He didn't play the being his way. He literally went in, changed the formation, confused Amorim. Amorim went in the same formation, which is why I got found out, which is why we lost the Europa League final. Never forgive him for that. He needs to win the Premier League before I can forgive him. But yeah, here we are. Almost kick-off time. But let us know what you think the scoreline will be, please. Drop it in the chat. Real Betis love Anthony. They love him. Everyone knows that. He's already a hero over there. They call him a hero over there. They love a player that's a bit different, or he may say even one that has struggled and finds happiness at Seville. In that town, in that city, whatever you want to call it. Seville is a place, for fighters, and Anthony has showed that he's a fighter. He's a warrior. People that like to prove other people wrong, they go there and they perform. And it's the same thing for Isco. Seen him, like him and Anthony, the connection is just unmatched. They've given him love, they showed him, compassion, supported him. No bullshit, right? No bullshit from those fans, from Real Betis. Got about 10 minutes to go before kickoff. I mean, Chelsea, they've left Drewsby Hall on the bench. Do you not think he's too good to be on the bench tonight? Why is he on the bench? Wow. Chelsea fans currently singing, "We've won it all." I mean, I can't dispute that. In Europe, they've won it all. In the Premier League, they've won it. So it's one of those teams that can really say that to themselves on par with the other Premier League and big boys like United and Liverpool and Manchester City. Arsenal, we can't involve them in this conversation yet because they've not won any European title and they don't know how to win it. 8 minutes to go for kickoff. So I can just about see the blue and white of Chelsea now, and they switch the cameras again over to the green and white. What's crazy is when Maresca used to play for Real Betis in Sevilla. Oh, well, it's a Sevilla hero, but it's not Betis player, but he played in the same town. You know. So they'll probably boot him tonight. Probably boot Maresca you know, um, when he lead his team out tonight. You'll get booed tonight, definitely. James is on the bench, Colwell on the bench. So he's changed his tactics, and I think he's just done it to confuse the coach, Pellegrini. Maresca's done it to confuse Pellegrini. The players he thought probably Maresca was going to select, and he's not done that. And this is what Big Ange did against United in the Europa League. You can see it. Chelsea, they've got one of the most horrible midfields to play against. Young, quick, athletic, technically good. They've got good players who can handle the ball. Think about Caicedo. He's really good on the ball. But he's also a nasty man when it comes to tackling you. Or he'll tackle you. He put that in. So it'll be a battle between the most interesting I'm looking forward to see is Cucurella and Anthony. You know, Cucurella and Anthony, we've got battle in our hands to look forward to. These guys. He's a fast, you know, he's fast. They're both fast. They're both tricky. He can tackle. He's got tricks, and he's currently playing with confidence. Um, yeah, that's a battle I'm looking forward to see tonight. Pereira is just as good as you can ask for when you think about keeping it tight. You know, you get close to Anthony, you won't make sure you don't give him chance to do any tricks. So, what do you think the scores will be, guys? Let us know in the chat, please. Let us know. People underestimate this competition, but it's actually not too bad, especially for teams like Betis and Chelsea. And I do believe this game will probably be better than the Europa League final. If you look at it, the two teams that are involved right now, they're both technically good. They've got good players who can move the ball, who can carry the ball. When you look at the United Europa League versus um, Spurs, man play with 5 defenders, 6 defenders. The other one just sat back and wait because those other guys are not technically good at keeping the ball. United players, and you give defenders the ball, they're not good at keeping the ball. Why are you playing 6, 5, 6 defenders? and you can tell this one we're gonna see some tricks, we're gonna see some magics, we're gonna see some disappointment, we're gonna see some excitement. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. So Chelsea only sold 11,000 tickets of their 12,500 allocation. So it hasn't attracted 1,500 remaining ticket there. They could give this to charity, but Real Betis sold out their allocation as they played the first European final in a 41,000 seat stadium. So they sold out completely their ticket. So there are more fans there, Betis fans there than Chelsea fans. The, the teams are working out now. Um, let's go. What do you think could be going through their heads right now? Chelsea only sold 11,000 ticket out of their 12,500. Oof, ouch. Can't be that big then, can you? I mean, you got to give Pellegrini respect here. The guy, he's done so well in football. He's got the experience here, if you think about it, more than Maresca, but he's one of them guys in it, that could win a bit from experience. Yo, the owner is there as well, Todd Boy is there from Chelsea, but he only sold 11,000 tickets. So what is he gonna be selling in the Champions League, bro? Think he's gonna make it in the Champions League? Let us know in the chat, guys. What do you think? Scott predictions, please. Oh. Here we go. They won almost all their games, Chelsea. That's box of experience that is cool. 5 times Champions League winning Real Madrid. Box of experience, bro. You can buy that if you're Real Madrid. Welcome to the chat, guys. Here we go. Isco captain of Betis tonight. The final, the big games. This is what you want to see. 5 time Champions League winner and the captain for Chelsea is a World Cup winner. So there's experience all over the pitch there in terms of winning trophies, big trophies. Did Isco win the World Cup? Did he win it? We'll do a quick check on that. Here we go. Yeah, he never won the World Cup. He scored. They won five. Wow, it's the lots of medals, bro. Five Champions Leagues. Real Madrid. Somebody's on the floor. Head injury. Got head injury there. So back to Isco. Four FIFA Club World Cup. Three times Spanish champion. Three times UEFA Super Cup winner. One Spanish Cup winner. Spanish Super Cup winner. Three times. One European Under 21 Championship. He's definitely decorated in terms of trophies. He's got lots of experience there, and they will need that tonight. Thank you very much. If you're stopping by, even if you're just giving a shout, please like the stream for me, please. The neutrals, that's like me. I just want to watch good football. I want to see somebody win in style. Betis is trying to play from the back. Betis trying to play from the back, but Chelsea are pressing. This is what I mean when I said there's such an awkward team to play against. Defenders, everything, midfielders, such an awkward team to play against. Here comes Chelsea. Oh, and that easily. Oh, that would be offside. Too heavy. Playing a similar style, both pressing. Both teams are pressing. There you go. Both teams are pressing each other. It's crazy how Chalobah was loaned out to Palace, and he did so good. They brought him back. Um, but that's how you win things. Turn your game around. Go out there. Don't be scared to go out there and play football. Enjoy it. And they did that when they went to Palace. And they brought him back. Look at him now. He's part of the first team of Chelsea playing in the finals. The way he can make things happen. He can make things happen. Definitely. Here comes Chelsea. Whoa, here comes Betis. That's what I mean when I said shaking surprises will be happening here. Anthony, wow, Anthony just got off target header there. He's right in the box, right where he needs to be, right in the box. Whenever the ball comes from the left side. And Chelsea, Palmer on the break. On the right. It's coming in. It's coming in. Cut in. Whoa, he did that, Harry Maguire. He's going to shoot. Wow. On target. It was too easy for the keeper. Wow. He's getting physical now. He's getting physical. This is what I mean. They're so awkward to play against in the middle of the park in the midfield. Chelsea are one of the most awkward teams to play against. He's getting physical now. Caicedo just put in a tackle there, which the ref gave to Betis. Yeah, it's a foul, but it looks like a 50-50 ball. Here comes Betis. Switch the play. Whoa. It's an attacking formation, both sides. Here comes Chelsea, end-to-end stuff. Jackson with the ball now. Right, give the ball to Madueke. Back to Madueke, there we go. He makes things happen. Foul in the box. Madueke can make things happen for Chelsea. Give him the ball, he make things happen. Both teams are set up for the attack. They're set up just to attack each other. And somebody is going to make a mistake. One of them is going to make a mistake on the counter. And they'll pay for it. Chelsea coming forward with the ball. Here they come. Nope, no foul. No foul given on the edge of the box. Here comes Betis. Switch to the right. Oh, very poor first touch there. Chalobah is really calm. Chalobah is handling that side. There's another battle for you. Nakamba versus Caicedo. Go! Chelsea take the hit. I said it. Somebody's going to make a mistake and get hit on the counter. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Somebody's going to make the mistake. Right? Both teams set up to counter each other. And Chelsea made the first mistake there. There we go. Give the ball away. Isco could have taken the shot himself, but he looks around, lifts his head. There we go. Look at that pass. Champions League winner 5 times. Champions League winner. The experience showed. Big test for Chelsea. Champions League winner. That's the experience showed in that final pass for the goal from Isco. No selfishness, no nothing. He just looked up, looked around him, passed the ball. And again, now Chelsea are going to attack. And Anthony He's got bags of opportunity now to counter. Maresca looking on. To be honest, I was quite surprised he left Colwell on the bench tonight. Maresca, why did he leave Colwell on the bench? He's been playing so well. Honestly, it's been so good. Colwell, why did you leave him on the bench? Chelsea fans, do you agree with that? Chelsea fans. Malo Gusto, he took a gamble and completely missed, pass the ball and get there. Anthony Springs, um, wow, Palmer need to step up now. Abdi Elzalzouli scored the goal. Here comes Chelsea. Nope. Here comes Palmer. And passed on to Neto. No. Loose passes. Final ball. The final third. Chelsea just can't make a good pass. It's a dream start for Betis, to be honest. This is what you want to do in a competition like this. The first goal, bang, calm the nerves. The 5 times Champions League winner, 5 times Champions League winner. You know him, Isco, assisted that goal. Here we go. He's gonna look for Anthony. Isco again. Chelsea, they've got less fans on in the stadium tonight because they couldn't. There we go. Anthony just won that ball there. Yo, they're making this play so easy. Whoa, what a save! What a save by Jorgensen. Betis are having fun. The players are smiling, they're laughing. Look like they're playing. What a save! What a save! Full stretch, full stretch. Told you this game will be better than the Europa League final. Told you. Here comes the corner. Give it back to Isco from Anthony. He's gonna shoot. Wow, volleyed it over the bar. Here comes Chelsea. Jackson with the ball. Magreke. Yeah. Caicedo, he's gonna shoot. What a block. And goal there by Chelsea. Betis are trying to get the ball to Anthony for the break. This is gonna get serious. Foul there. Or hit. It's an handball. It's an handball. But they try to get the ball to Anthony as quickly as they can. By the way, that's a sick hoodie Maresca is wearing. The hoodie he's wearing is sick. Is that only for Chelsea? Or United, we do Chelsea at Nike, and we do Adidas. Adidas, they've been doing us dirty. They do us there all the time with kids. Wow. Betis winning every second ball, by the way. Yeah, there you go. Anthony just won that. There you go. There you go. Yo, this is beautiful football to watch. They're opening up Chelsea's midfield. The midfield looks so disorganized right now, the Chelsea midfield. Normally, it's the most awkward midfield to play against. But these guys are making it look so easy playing against the Chelsea midfield. He cut that pass. Corella cut that pass. He just can't get through the final third. You need to put a serious, like a precise pass. Here comes Chelsea. The attack. Palmer on the edge of the box. Neto with the ball. Isco not allowing him. It's not giving him an inch. Madueke. Chelsea passing the ball now. And they're trying to control the play. Here comes Anthony. Ooh. Anthony play with a smile, you know. Look at his face, bro. Look at his face. Maresca, Chelsea can't go toe to toe with them. So he's gonna have to change his play here. Here comes Chelsea. Neto, do his step overs. Put in the box. Well defended there. Madueke gets the ball. He needs to release it quick. You can't afford to keep it long and allow them to get close. So Maresca's got to change that play. You can't afford to keep the ball for long. Here we go. Here we go. Nice one. He's possessed there by Betis. Isco looking for Anthony. Anthony on the chase. He get that before Chelsea players. Keeps the ball. Wow. Anthony's back play for Brazil, by the way. Here comes Betis again. Abdi. Abdi with the ball. Whoa! He sat him down. What? Corner kick. What a chance. Gusto. Gusto. He can't handle it. Malo Gusto can't handle it. Check Hampton. He sat him down. One, bang! Caicedo was sat down, sent back to Brighton. Oh my days. Whoa. Betis is just too quick for Chelsea. They're too quick. They can't go toe to toe with this team. He will have to change his tactics because he set up the team to attack. Betis set up the team to attack, but Betis has got faster player, more quick players than Chelsea. Chelsea just need to connect a few passes. Once they connect a few passes, they'll probably get a goal. The three forward for Betis, the movement is fucking exceptional. Whoa, tricks. Cardoso with the tricks, bro. Cardoso with the tricks. Wow, he took two man out in one turn. He did the Koife. I'm so happy with this stream today. So much better. You know? Has anyone seen the New United kit? Here comes Betis. Isco with the ball. He's always scanning around him. He's scanning. Whoa. No support for Jackson. No support. No support for. the way United lost again today. So let me show you the new United kit for the new season. I think they unveiled that today. I don't know if you can see that. What do you think of that? Here comes Madueke. Yeah, that's the new kit. It looks like new kit for United. Chelsea on the edge of the box. Is he gonna put a cross in? Betis are not even rushing him. They're just watching him. Their shape is just so. With the ball. They can't seem to get to the Betis defense. And whenever they tried, there will be two, three man around the Chelsea player. Here comes Chelsea. Hernandez with the ball. Madueke now. Put the cross in straight away, but no. Like I said, there will be too many men around and Chelsea players in the defense. They can't do much. He's so confident on the ball, Isco. When he gets the ball, you just know he's so calm. Corner kick. He's so calm on the ball, Isco. Corner kick to Betis. Malo Gusto just can't handle Abdi. He can't handle it. He can't handle it. Let's go probably changing second half. I'm surprised he's not hooked him off yet. Isco! Wow! Here comes the counter from Chelsea. Yes. Nope. Anthony is there to disrupt. Poor pass. Very poor pass from Chelsea. The counter just slowed down. Here comes Neto. Swing one in. All the way over the bar. Madueke just can't seem to get through on this side. But he's trying. He keeps trying. He's going to get a chance. It's a corner kick for Chelsea. Fun shot to Cole Palmer. Gusto again, very poor from Gusto. I'll be surprised if he get hooked off second half. Disruptive. Betis have been disruptive. They've been disruptive. He needs to calm his team down. Maresca needs to calm his players down. What a pass. Real Madrid might just want to go back and sign Isco again and ask him to come back. They might just win La Liga again or even go further in the Champions League. Because the way this guy is playing, it's like it's next level. It's really magic. Just like his nickname, Isco the Magic. They're losing the ball too easily there, Chelsea. Too easy. Isco's not even broken a sweat, bro. Look at him. He gets a free kick there. Skied it like a David Beckham's penalty. Skied it in the box. No pressure. Skied it. Maresca is fuming. Maresca is fuming. They can't play. They just can't play Isco. They can't handle it. So ref played advantage there. Might come back to it for a yellow card, but they just can't play Isco. Technically, tactically, it's just too good. No one in the Chelsea midfield is better than Isco. Nobody. Even the World Cup winner. And I'll go as far as saying no one in that Chelsea team is better than Anthony. The way what I've seen tonight. They're winning every. Here comes Isco on the break. He's gonna look for Anthony there. Gusto finally defending us like a defender, but still he managed to get the pass there for Isco. Right, Chelsea passing the ball now. Cole Palmer. Betis are not taking any risk. They're not taking any risk. Chelsea are not pressing. They've got an opportunity here. Chelsea is trying to push Betis back. What Betis can afford to do is give them free kicks or corner kicks. Yeah, Chelsea are pressing now. Very poor. Uh, Fernandez wasn't expecting that. Enzo wasn't expecting that. Offside. He wasn't expecting that play. I don't know what Abdi's saying to the ref there. It looks like he's trying to influence the ref over something. Or that previous foul, which the referee didn't go back to give a yellow card. Very poor challenge there. I'm surprised he didn't get a yellow card for that. Isco is unplayable. It's unstoppable. Caicedo just gave a free kick away just outside the box. They can't handle it. No player in that Chelsea midfield is better than Isco. He's as good as Isco or Abdi. Caicedo with his mask gave the ball away. Gave the foul away there. Very good spot. Very good position there. Anything can happen there. Anthony standing over this one. Yeah, Anthony might be going for this. Anthony and Isco standing over this one. So who's gonna take it? Shoot! Ooh, Chelsea can break. No chance. Can't break from there. Couldn't counter fast enough. I don't know why he left Rhys James on the bench. Colwell on the bench. Rhys James on the bench. Drewsbury Hall. Whoa! Chelsea are in. Nearly. Nearly. Anthony against. Phew. Wow. Wow. Betis is just. They lose the ball just because they just want to win it back straight away. And that's what they're doing. Here comes Chelsea on the attack. Here come. Can you put the ball in the box? Woo! Cleared, cleared. Well defended there by Betis. They just give the ball away, Chelsea. They just I haven't explained it. I can't pick anyone that's been outstanding tonight for Chelsea. Madueke, I thought he could make something happen for Chelsea. He's not doing anything, or they're not giving him chance to do anything. Gusto has been the worst player for Chelsea. Man, Gusto has been the worst. Enzo again. Enzo with the ball. Jackson, Correa, Neto switch places. He switch. Enzo has switched sides with Madueke to try to make some things happen because Madueke is not. He's not been able to bully anyone on this side. But here comes the Chelsea corners, right? Betis has considered corners in the last game. 2 corners they considered. So let's say here they tend to consider a lot of corners or consider goal from corners. Here they come. Real Jackson with the ball. Oh, give the ball away. There goes the halftime whistle, guys. Here we are. Abdi scored the lead, the only goal of the match so far, and he's currently holding his knee. He's currently holding his knee after just the referee blew his whistle. He's gone down, sat down, or he's back up, but he's limping. Seems to be limping, so that might just give Chelsea a brace. Enzo Fernandez trying to start a fight with someone. Enzo Fernandez questioning the ref. What a game! This game so much interesting to watch. Better than the Europa League one. Absolutely. Thank you for stopping by. It's really a good stream. This no buffering. Everything seems to be going well for me tonight with this stream. So big shout out to Mike and Mac. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. I shall be with you guys shortly. Right, welcome back, guys. I've just gone and got myself a drink. But one thing we have to talk about is Manchester United. They took another L today. Yeah, because you don't expect that. And the manager, the coach, looks so stressed. Yeah, it looks like he could just retire now. He could just resign from a friendly game. And he's giving some really bad vibes, man. You can't be doing that as a coach. If you can't stay positive, you need to you need to put your best poker face on, man. Or your team is looking at you and you're there with your arms on your head, or your head and your arms side. All that needs to stop with this guy. Um, and he's not making it easy for these players, and he's not making it easy for them for himself. And I didn't expect United to go on tour so soon. Like, give the players a rest after a very poor season. At least give them a week rest or 2 weeks. Get them to come back. Go, okay, let's go on tour, guys. Let's get serious again. But Jesus Christ, it took them away. That's how broke the club is. Right, we've got Rhys James coming back. I mean, Rhys James coming on. I don't know in the first place why he left Rhys James on, the captain. That's been playing really well. Colwell, he left him out. But players, they've been outstanding so far this season, and now he's bringing them on. He's got to change his tactics here, as I said before. He can't go toe to toe with Betis because they've been so fast, so quick, so technically good. It's way better than Chelsea. No one in the Chelsea midfield is better than Isco, and they can't match him. And he's been so confident and so calm on the ball. His 5 Champions League trophies and experience is showing, is telling. Even though for the goal, he picked up that pass. He could have taken the shot himself. Anthony is ready to go again. He's out. He's the first one out. He's waiting for the rest of the team to come. He's ready to go, Anthony. That's what you want to see. And the players, everyone is coming out. Chelsea were the first out into the scene. Rhys James is already coaching Chalobah. He's already giving him, pep talk. I think Malo Gusto's been taken off. He got sent back to wherever he came from. It's been so shit tonight, so shy. I'm telling you, he got pocketed by Abdi. Anytime Abdi gets the ball, it's scary. Scary hours. But Abdi is still limping. So, oof, he's limping. He was holding his knee. He held his knee just before they went off the pitch, and he's coming back on with his knee. Ooh, it looks like he's not going to come off either. And he's still limping. Does that mean they don't have a replacement for him? And he's had a lot of fun on the left hand side there, or the right hand side against Gusto. But Gusto is now off, and we've got Rhys James with the experience there. He's the only player in that Chelsea squad that's probably won a major trophy apart from um, the World Cup winner, Enzo Fernandez. Here we go, second half, off we go. But United will come to that. We'll talk about United shortly. So Chelsea, they've started really well second half. They've started really well second half. Here we go. What? Hmm. 2-0. So another goal, second half. Thanks there, Mike. They need to score this first 10 minutes if they can go on to win this Chelsea. Isco's been class, mate. It's been class. I don't think they can even afford him. Even if they win the money in this Conference League, I don't think they can still afford Anthony for 50 million. We'd love to get 50 million for him. Handball there by Chaluba. Installment. We'll do Klana. We'll take Klana payment. Here they come. Oh, offside anyway. Offside. They can't even afford Klana. I don't think we will, 50 million for Anthony. That'll be a bargain, mate. The way he's playing right now. But it's been super quiet now in this game so far. So open this game. It's so open, mate. Jackson could get a yellow card there. Try to pull his foot up, full back. Try to pull his foot back, but yeah, he already got in contact with the player. He's good to take this one. It's a short one. I think we're gonna see a substitution from Betis. Maybe Abdi is gonna come off. What is that Chelsea fan doing in the middle of the Betis players, Betis fans? People like to put themselves in danger. Right, Betis are gonna pull one man out. Substitution potential. Yes, Abdi that's coming off because he was limping just before he went off. He was limping and he came on still limping. Oh, what a disappointment! At least he scored a goal. What a shame. I feel sorry for him, man. And they're putting in a young 19-year-old. Bro, this is the worst of what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of. 19-year-old local lad. Abdi still limping. Give the ball away there too easily. Neto. Oh, bro, Isco is good. Good. Isco is brilliant. Betis is back. They found their feet again. No. Isco is just too good. Too good. Since they're really flexing in at the matches they show next season. They're flexing on Sky. Here comes Chelsea. Madueke with the ball. Is he going to put a cross in? Yes. Is that penalty? Flash of heads. Right, we've got two players down. Reska just assessing, watching the replay because he's got instant replay. Here they come. Keeper comes out. It's not a penalty. He got the ball first, the keeper. He did got something on it. I don't think they'll be giving us a penalty. No chance. Reska just looked at the ball. Right, they're doing a. Oh, yeah, it's not penalty, mate. It's not penalty. They did check for penalty. The keeper got the ball first before Jackson got to it. It's a corner kick for Chelsea. They really need to capitalize on this corner kick, Chelsea. Here they come. Whoa! It's James. Betis has conceded two goals previously in the last game, two corner kicks, and they're conceding frequent corner kicks right now. So this could just happen for Chelsea. We've been defending really well against the corners. Chelsea put in. Oh, Jackson there with that cross. Got straight at the keeper. Resco was filming before. There comes Isco. Anthony against Cucurella. Takes the shot. Too high. I think Pellegrini needs to play the counter attack. Yeah, they come again, Chelsea. The press. Jackson there. This is trying to slow the game against Chelsea now. And this is what we call game management. We don't want to go 2-2 with Chelsea now. Chelsea, Sancho is on. Chelsea are now in control of this game. We've got hold of the game now. Oh, ref. Oh, hit the ref. Sancho is coming on. And Colwell as well. This is what I said at the beginning. I don't know why he left Colwell out. Forget Sancho for a minute. Colwell has played really well. Has been playing really well. They didn't mean to, but yeah, they caught it. Yeah, it's late. And this is off the chain now. It's time to press again. And this is how they played first half. And Chelsea are making mistakes now. Sancho is coming on and Colwell as well. Pedro Neto is off. Sancho is on for Pedro Neto. Whoa! And the keeper gave you away to Chelsea. Madueke yani unballed it. League teams has used the Premier League teams as their, you know, I'm telling you, bro, they've been a nightmare for Premier League teams, La Liga teams in the European competition. Madueke with the ball. Whoa. Chelsea are winning the ball again. This is good play, good pressure. We need to get Sancho on the ball. Definitely, Chelsea they have more control now of the game, and if they lose this game tonight, it'll be on the coach because the team he picked in the beginning, Sancho with the ball, Palmer, Sancho, Hernandez, Sancho, Sancho with the tricks, Palmer. Oh, it's been better this half, but Chelsea are definitely not quite at it here. Um, they just look like they just want to defend. They're not looking forward. They're not looking at forward passes. Sancho's been playing well. Has played well so far with the tricks and keeping the ball. Here comes good Palmer with the ball. And he put in the cross. Goal. Chelsea. Fernandez. Assist there by Palmer. Here we go. Look at that assist from Palmer, bro. Look at that assist from Palmer. That is sick. Look at that. Oh, it's good celebration here. It's been coming. It's been coming. Chelsea can go ahead now in this game. What did Mike say in the chat? Mike, you said what 2-0, and it's now 1-1. Let's hear it, Mike. Another prediction if you're still here. Palmer. This game is hard to call, Zainab. Right. Hard to call at the minute. It's been a very good game. Yeah, they come against Chelsea. Sancho seeing field of the ball now. Sancho with the ball again. He's seen plenty of the ball, Sancho. Fernandez. Sancho. Pereira. Caicedo. Palmer. Anthony slipped there. Woo! It's already 1-1. It can't be 2-0. It's already 1-1. It's got to be either 2-1 or 3-1 or 3-2. Nice try. Nice try. Right, here comes Betis. Oh, well defended there. Let's go! What a block. Sancho with the ball. Positive play there. Playing forwards. Jackson. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Palmer. Is he going to come inside? Yeah, he's going to come inside. Back. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Sancho. Yeah, Chelsea are definitely keeping the ball way better. Now, Betis is struggling. Palmer. This is the Chelsea we've used to seeing. The midfield. Palmer. Ah, goal! Chelsea. Jackson. 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 Woo. Nicholas Jackson. Cole Palmer, all of a sudden, and Sancho, they've turned this game around. Strikers goal. They're checking it for handball, but that looks to me, it looks like a poacher's goal. Like, I think it's a goal. Cole Palmer, all up from nowhere, is alive. Betis, another substitution there for Betis. You can't call this right now, everyone. Chelsea are winning right now 2-1. Chelsea are winning 2-1. So we just have to wait now and see how Real Betis react. Maresca is looking for to make another substitution. They need serious game management now, Chelsea. They need some serious game management now. They can't afford to give anything away. Isco has been really quiet. It's been a game of two halves. So first half it was all Real Betis. Second half now it's Chelsea. Here comes Chelsea again. Madueke. Ooh, nearly threaded that ball into the box. Betis are coming back. Can you find Anthony? Can he get it? Cucurella, what a race. Yeah, he came out on top there. Come on. Isco with the ball. Oh, that flicked him. James with the experience there. James with the experience. Abdi going off has put more pressure on Betis now. The current score is 2-1. 2-1 to Chelsea. There comes Chelsea. Betis are definitely in the back foot now. Definitely on the back foot. Caicedo is playing well now. He's controlled the midfield. This score's gone quiet. Anthony has been really quiet. Cucurella's actually kept him quiet. This is what you call coaching. The coach has done some serious substitution there at the right time. And when Ganacho was whinging about his 20-minute time, and this is what he means, bring him on quickly, second half. Um, Here comes Betis again. Corner kick for Betis. I think this is their first corner. Then shot. Oh, Sancho. Sancho. One on one. One on one. One on one. Jackson is so shit. He scored a goal, but it's so. Ooh. That is a clear. Oh, that would have been buried. Here comes Betis. Anthony try to call one in, but nowhere to go. Here comes Betis again. They've still got the ball. The 19-year holder's got the ball. Oh, discipline. Palmer, stay disciplined. He's just got himself a yellow card for no reason. Why? Why? He kicked the ball out. But again, we can take one for the team. Pull a muscle there, Jackson. Maresca is doing one-on-one coaching with Palmer now. He's telling him what to do, what to play the ball. Shrewsbury Hall is coming on for Jackson. Here comes Chelsea. Sancho with the ball. So Sancho's had more impacts, made more impact than Anthony right now in this game. As I was saying before the match started, Resca is planning to get Sancho to fix his behavior. You don't even hear anything about Sancho anymore. And now he's repaying him on the pitch. He's doing it. And he's still gonna get some United fans that's gonna hate him for, how he left United. But who cares? Who cares, man? They're gonna hate him regardless. They're still gonna call him a rapper, wannabe rapper. You know? They're still gonna use all sort of tones to feed their own egos. Okay. Whoa, here comes Chelsea. Sancho, the boy, the boy Sancho. Sancho just won it for them. Sancho just won it for them. Jadon Sancho. We might just get the £25 million from Chelsea now. We might just get a £25 million from Chelsea. Chelsea cannot let Sancho go. Big game player. Big game player. Every player we've let go are winning trophies. Look at that. Go on, lad. Go on. He really doesn't want to come back to United. He really don't want to come back to United, Sancho. That's how you make a statement that please do not send me back to United. I don't want to go back to that toxic place. That place ruined players. That guarantees United 25 million. Please do not send him back to United. Wow. 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 Is that no penalty? Is that no pen? Are they checking it? Isco again with a class. Hollywood pass. No penalty. No penalty. Experienced Rhys James, the only player that's been on the pitch, that's currently on the pitch, has won a big European trophy apart from the World Cup. It's him. He's turning up. Oh, Anthony. Enzo is a nasty guy, you know. Anthony didn't even say anything or do anything. Just try to just give him a hand and try to pick him up. They're still going at it. Anthony didn't do anything wrong. He just gave him, but Enzo just flicks out. But you know, it's the um, national team rivalry, isn't it, going on there? It's a 9 minute play. How many minutes of added time we're going to have? The score is 3-1. Look at the screen. Look at your screen. It tells you what the scores are. It's 3-1 to Chelsea. Here we go. 5 minutes of added time, which is 5 minutes of added time. Currently 3-1 to Chelsea. Caicedo! It's over. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. Chelsea will be the only team to win every single European trophy out there in Europe. So Chelsea is really part of the big boys. Wow. Wow. 4-1 Chelsea. I didn't see that coming. With the way Betis played the first half, Isco controlling the game, dictating the play. Now they stopped him from playing. Anthony has not been himself in this game. Sancho has come on and just exploded, right? Corpano found his feet. Caicedo found his feet. What a goal by Caicedo. I think he took a deflection there. Yeah, he took a deflection. But what a goal. That's how you win the European Championship. We've got Amorim. Amorim. We've got Amorim. The fraud. He can't even beat the Asian League team, whatever I call it, All-Star team. He couldn't beat them today. Instead, we lost 1-0. Well done, Chelsea. Well done. Chelsea on fire. 4-1. Please like the stream. Please like the stream. Give us a like. Give us some hearts. Tap, tap, tap. That is the first touch. Is brilliant. Oh, there's a kid crying there. The kid is crying, bro. The kid is on tears. Oh, that kid is crying. It's in tears, bro. They're already celebrating Chelsea players. It's over. And it's Chelsea. Chelsea are the champions. Chelsea are the champions of Europe. Champions of the Conference League. Chelsea are the champions of Europe in the Europe League. This is major for Chelsea. And I do owe you guys an apology. Isco looks in tears. He's lost his first finals. Anthony, Sancho and Anthony hugging there. What a perfect way to finish from a Chelsea point of view. Qualify for the Champions League and then winning this trophy for your club. You know, fans are in tears, players are in tears. Chelsea the only team to do it. Maresca all smiles, hugging Cole Palmer, chatting to Cole Palmer there. Gusto had such a bad game and he took him off. He took him off. Look at this football. This is what football does to you. Enzo Fernandez led his team to a trophy. Fair play to them. The next one will be on the 31st. Absolute W for Palmer. I want to see Sancho, man. Well done, well done, Chelsea. Well done, Sancho. Well done, Chelsea fans. He couldn't sell out the ticket. He sold out about 11. He sold about 11,000 ticket. But well done tonight. You've done it, Sancho. This is how you make a statement, Sancho. Sancho said, "Please." Sancho said, "Please do not send me back to Manchester United. Please, I don't want to go back to Manchester. Don't send me back to that place." And that's how you bargain. That's how you make a statement. And I hope Chelsea signed him for 25 million. You know, because this just tells us United is toxic. Every player that's left United, they look so happy. They fix up. No behavior issues. Anything is under control. And Maresca has found out how he could use Sancho and get him to this level. There is no shenanigans, no news, no bad and bad press about Sancho, no nothing, right? You could say he found this level. Yes, he found this level. He's good. He's gone now. He's won a Conference League medal, and he's qualified for the Champions League. He's helped Chelsea. He found this level. United fans will love to say that. Oh yeah, he found this level. He found this level in the Premier League where your team cannot find their level. Where your team, our team, Manchester United, cannot find this level. These players, they leave and they found their level. They left us, went elsewhere and found their level. Rashford did. He didn't win a trophy. A Villa, he stayed in the Premier League and he found his level and he played well, right? Sancho, tonight, big game player, massive game player, and he scored, he changed the game, he made Palmer played well, and now the European champions. Call it what you want, but Manchester United is a toxic place. Manchester United is a toxic place. So there's no coming back there for Sancho. I can't see that happening. Anthony might be coming back because Betis will not be able to pay £50 million for him. I think someone said before we can take him installment. I don't even think they can afford installment after this. I know they've qualified for Europe as well, but they will learn from this. But this Chelsea squad, we said it at the beginning of the season or last year. We said once they click, they'll be one of the most dangerous teams in Europe and in the league. And you can see how they've clicked. But the coach made the changes at the right time, which United coach is not capable. Maresca did all the changes at the right time. Right, Sancho coming on, James coming on, Colwell coming on, Drewsbury Hall coming on. He made the right changes at the right time, and that's how you win. He changed his style of play. He changed it completely. It's not one trick pony. Amorim is just a one trick pony. And Sancho, please do not come back to United because otherwise you're gonna end up getting depressed again. You're gonna end up getting some issues with your coach because the guy doesn't know how to shut up. He doesn't know how to show love to his players. He doesn't know how to defend his players out there. You'd rather be the headlines. He throw you guys under the bus just to save his own soul. So Sancho, please do not come back to United. Fight for your space at Chelsea. Stay there, mate. Stay there. You know. Now I understand it. Now I can see it. I can see it. You know. These players were disrespected at United. They were disrespected. And they were not allowed to speak up, say whatever. They allowed all these fans. They just go along with it. I was one of those fans that criticized Sancho so much and Rashford and everything. But I realized that these former players, these ex-United players, they use these players for clickbait. They go after certain players for clickbait. Then that changed my mind. I changed my mind. Yo, I'm never criticizing these players again. You know, because I know these players. One thing I know, they're not shit. I've been saying it. A lot of people saying all the players are shit. In fact, when Sancho and Rashford were at United, you know what they used to say? Sancho and Rashford were the problem. Now, if you ask United fans, who is the problem? They just go, oh, the team is bad. They're not picking out a single player that's bad. They said it's the whole team. Before, it was Sancho and Rashford that were bad. Bad influence, bad people, bad players. They don't like the way they dress. They think they're rappers. They think they're this. Who cares what they spend their money on? They earn their money. They worked hard for their money. Their parents woke up every morning, took them to football every weekend, rain or shine, snow, took them to football. They earn their paycheck. So if you keep pocket watching them and you criticizing them instead of their football, no, we know who you are. We know what you are. Criticize their football, not their clothes, not their cars, not their nothing, because they deserve all of that. If they shit at football, they shit at football. But as you can see, we know they're not shit at football. They're bags of potential. They, they'll rip anyone apart on their day. So stick to the football, forget their salary, forget their clothes, forget their cars, forget their houses where they live, forget their women, forget their clubs where they go. Stick to football when they're criticizing these players. Because you couldn't, the thing is, they can't call these players shit. The only thing they can criticize them on is their behaviors because they go to a nice restaurant, because they eat well. They date, probably some of the beautiful women out there. You know, they go out, do what they want. They're human too. But stick to Football United fans. That's what we need to start criticizing our footballers, our team. Not In fact, there's no other player that get criticized for what they wear at United currently, because there's no Rashford, there's no Sancho. I can't think of any player that get criticized for what they wear. I can't think of any. Or for what car they drive, or question their wages. None. None. Nobody's criticizing any player now, currently at Manchester United, since Sancho and Rashford left. Nobody's criticizing anyone for the clothes they wear, the cars they drive. Nobody's calling them rappers. Nobody's calling them wannabe, what do you call it, opera singers. But when those two players were there, they focus on the players' appearance, hairstyle, blah blah blah, you name it. As if David Beckham never had a haircut, you know, never change a hairstyle every 2 weeks or every day. So let's stick to football. The next live will be I don't know when Aria will be on the next live or next video, but whenever you'll see them. But anyway, in a football terms, Chelsea, well done. In all fairness, well done, Chelsea. You've done it cool, Palmer. You've showed that you've got bags of potential. 2 assists, the man of the match for you, right there. But before that, before the second half, I didn't see this coming. I'm not gonna lie, but I just knew Chelsea has got the most disruptive midfield in the Premier League and in Europe. Cucurella pocketed Anthony, by the way. He did. He handled him really well, and yeah, you can just say experience from Rich James. He paid off. He paid off. Isco couldn't do it all by himself. Abdi went off, and that's it. That was the downfall. He went off. The coach tried to force him to play, but that's it. He couldn't do it all by himself because he was giving Gusto some problems um, on there. Are they bringing in the trophy onto the pitch now? Match officials are going up for the medals now. Yeah, the match officials are going up for the medals first on the podium. Thank you for watching, guys. Please drop me a like. Let me know what you think of the stream. It's the match officials' turn. First on the podium, collecting their medals. The ref did a brilliant job. You let the game play. The VAR team was so quick as well. We saw it. VAR, the team was so, you know, no. This game was miles better than the Europa League game. Miles better than the Europa finals between Manchester United and Tottenham. You can't compare that game with this game. No way. Only one team played. United were rubbish. I'm so happy for Sancho. I'm not even lying. I'm so happy for him. I've criticized him so much because of what we were told, right? What the media told us. I was criticizing him. Something is happening at United where players are either getting bullied to the point they're going into depression mode. We need to find out who is the bully at United. And he's at Chelsea. He's very happy, and he rewarded Chelsea for their for believing in him. Maresca believed him, right? Amorim could even bring a player that he claimed he trusted, Garnacho. He gave him 20 minutes, a game changer. Sancho's done it. Betis are up the podium now, collecting their silver medals. Betis still collecting their silver medals. Betis still collecting the silver medals. I think Anthony should still be proud of what he's done at Betis, how he's played, how he's carried himself. I don't think they should derail what he's achieved with them this season. He found himself, found his feet. I think he should be very proud of what he's achieved with them. Anthony collected the silver medal. Sancho came out on top. I was saying this yesterday. I thought Anthony was going to cook. Maresca is up first for Chelsea. Chelsea collecting the gold medals. Maresca is up there first. That's it. First trophy for Maresca. There we go. Caicedo followed by Gusto. Maresca waving for the crowd. Yes, Jordan. Chelsea captain. If James gets his medal and the cup handed to him. There we go. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations, Chelsea, Sancho, um, Rhys James. Well deserved. Well deserved. They've played. They are played second half. They showed it all. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Experience there. Look at Gusto lifting that trophy when he got cooked. Smart, smart. What £1 billion can get you? You know, you can say they spend £1 billion, but you know, it is what it is, man. At least you won something. You still have to win something, and this is what United spent 800 million, still couldn't win it. We ended up not qualifying for Europe. Next level here. Pereira now and Sanchez taking the cup to the fans. Like it or not, Chelsea are the champions. Like it or not, Sancho has done better than every single United currently at the club. And I hope Chelsea pay for him. Okay, I hope Chelsea sign him, 25 mil. He's done really well for them. He said he found freedom, and people were making fun of him. They were calling him freedom fighter. People were calling him Martin Luther King, and that's how you respond to those people, to your critics. That's how you make things happen, Sancho. You know, I hope Chelsea signed you. I hope you continue to find your happiness there, mate. United fans might not like this, but he's done it. Give him credit for it. That stadium looks sick, by the way. There's still Chelsea fans out there. Look at them, full house. They've not left the building yet. Maresca celebrating with the fans. Arsenal, what are you doing with yourself, guys? Two London clubs. One won the Europa League. The other one won Conference League. Arsenal is seriously the banter club. I'm not seeing Sancho. I think Sancho's just disappeared, you know. There it is. The Champions League coming up in a couple of days' time. 3 days' time on the 31st, we'll be watching the Champions League right here again on this stream. I've got it all set up now, ready to go. Paris Saint-Germain versus Inter Milan. Well done, Chelsea. Well done, guys. Brilliant, brilliant performance throughout. Ooh, it's nearly 3 hours on this stream. 2 hours 45 minutes. Well done to me as well. Rushed home to make sure I could stream this for you guys. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for liking. Not enough likes though, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, but yeah, let's talk about United today. Let me pull up. Let me pull up the game they played today. Let me go if I can find it. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me look at the highlight of this game. Right, yeah, got the highlight for you. Let's have a look at that. So, United against this team. This team apparently didn't have a single shot on target. Okay, that's a lie because Onana just parried the ball back right in front of the strikers. I don't know why he keeps punching the ball back into play. Why is he not punching the ball away from play? Here we go. Look at that. Luckily for him, there were defenders there to protect that ball. But look at that. He punched the ball straight back into the play where if there was a striker there, he could have just. Here we go. Oh, so Meno had a shot from a distance there. I don't know why he keeps giving Meno 10 minutes during the Premier League season. Why did he keep giving the kid 10 minutes every game? Did he capture the team there? Meno again. Meno again. Is that 2 shots on target there? Haven. Oh, Camison there. That kid looks bright. He looks bright. Jeez. What a goal that would have been. What a hit. Kobe as well. I think Kobe captained the team today. Bruno came on. Tried the Hollywood smack again. Do you think he's going to stay at United or is he going to go to Saudi? Right, he's been promised about, I think, 260 million for 3 seasons. Technique was on point there for Fernandez. We had chances. Oh, what a touch there. Obi. I've just seen by the way, this was how United were set up. And they scored. So look at this setup. This team is set up to fail. This manager set this team up to fail. Look at that. Hoyland is absolutely not the best. But look at that. That's how they were set up. So it was 3-4-2-1. 3-4-2-1. Let me just go back and look at that goal. The defense was nowhere to be seen. The United defense were nowhere to be seen for that goal. Let's have a look at that again. '70 minute considered that goal. The defense were nowhere to be seen. Look at that. Yeah, they're only kids. They're only young kids. So I can give you that. I can tell you the kids playing. But you also have senior players like Fernandez playing there today. But we can't even beat a team like that. You know, no disrespect to that team, by the way. But we couldn't beat them. Ahmad fires one in, but directed at the keeper. Too easy for the keeper there. Made it too easy, United. Come on. And here they come. The break. Here's the break. What? This could have been 2-0. What a, what a recovery. It could have been 2-0. Could have. And this is what I mean. The way he set up this team is set up to fail. I don't care what he signed. Cunha, whatever you call him. Mateta, Mbomo. I don't care what he signed. When you look at the setup of this formation, right? Where is it? 3-4-2-1. 3-4-3-4-2-1. The way he set them up. Yeah. You can't win. This formation is not. This formation is not winning formation for you. It's not. I don't care which legs you're talking about. You need legs. You need the players for this formation. I don't care what you say. Right? This formation is just rubbish. It's not the one. It's not the one. I mean, if you can see that. But if you can't, I'll share it later on. It was absolutely not good enough. Um, I know they were kids. You know, I'm not gonna criticize the kids, but I'm criticizing the manager with the formation. You know, that's what I'm saying. Um, you might not like it, but you can see it. Without formation, the players are set up to fail, and whoever's gonna come in, they're gonna struggle with that formation. Is the guy a one-trick pony? Is it Amorim? Is that one-trick pony? Is Amorim a one-trick pony? Because he's refusing to change his style of play or adapting to any games during the games. Um, okay, even if he doesn't want to change his style of play, but you got to adapt to games during the games in play. When you see mistakes, how do you change them? How do you fix them? He's not been doing that in games. Like we've seen Chelsea tonight, Maresca, the way he's done it, the mistakes were there. You could see the gap, right? And that's why I brought Sancho in. He took Gusto off. He gave them enough time, the substitutions. James in, make the right changes at the right time. So if we're saying he doesn't have the players, he's only going to sign 4 or 5 players. What happened to the bench? And I'm assuming the bench players are going to be some of the players he's got now on top. And those players, from what I've seen, they can't adapt to the way he's playing, the style of play. Right? I'm not going to say they're not good enough. The players are good enough to play, but it's a stretch because we've seen these players go elsewhere and win trophies. Right? And he can't change the game during in play when everyone is active on the pitch, when he can see players are making mistakes, when he can see players are struggling with the formation. He's not got the mental ability to say, let me change this. The only time he changes things, I don't even think he changes things. I think the players use their own head, like players Harry Maguire, and go up top and score a goal. That's not his formation. That's just a player in him. He's not made Harry Maguire better. It's not made Bruno Fernandes better. It's not made Casemiro better. It's not made Garnacho better. It's not made any of these players better. So some of these players are going to be on the bench next season for when he signed 8, 5, 6, 7 players. So what are we going to be? What is he going to do if those players he signed next season because they said we don't need a big squad because we're not in Europe? Interesting. And he also said we don't. Maybe it's a blessing not being in the Champions League, not winning the Europa League. Which United fans will say that? I mean, manager Zenat got slaughtered for saying we're not ready to win the league. But this guy is telling us we got to the finals, and now he's telling the fans that maybe it's a blessing we didn't win the Europa League. Are you joking? We needed £100 million to balance the books. And this idiot is telling you lot that it's a blessing not qualifying for the Champions League. And you lot just say that, yeah, he's right, he's right. He's shagging this fan base. It's literally, sorry for the language. But he's letting this fan base know that you lot can see through him. He's saying it's a blessing to not win the Europa League when everyone was saying we needed the money to balance the books. The £100 million could have earned him some serious players. But now he's saying because he didn't win it, it's a blessing. Are you joking? What planet is he from? What mentality is that? That's how you want your players to feel? It's a blessing not winning the Champions League or the Europa League. Sorry, the Champions League. We're far from the Champions League. Sorry. Um, oh, blimey, he said we are not ready. He said it is a blessing we didn't win the Europa League. What kind of bullshit is that? And you lot just sit there, go, oh, yeah, it's a blessing. We're gonna win the league now because we're not in the Europa League. What happened then when he flops next season? Even though he said it's a blessing not being in Europe or in the Champions League, right? Even though he said that, what happens if he flops? The players he brings in next season they flop and the team finishes 17 this time or 8 or 10. Would you say that's an improvement? Because for me, finishing 8, 10 is not an improvement from 16 because he's still off European football. So would you say that was the blessing? That was what was meant to happen? Would you accept that as a fan? Nah, I wouldn't. 100% I would not. Um, but it's a shit show. Shit show. Can we bring Igalo back? Oh, by the way, Ronaldo is available again. CR7. Apparently, might be leaving on Nasser. Bruno's at his turn. He needs to go. Just go make your money. Just go make the bags, bro. You're not gonna win Champions League with this United team. achieving legendary status in this United side, right? I don't even know if you wanna be associated yourself with this current United team and call yourself a legend, not winning the Premier League, not winning the Champions League. I don't know. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? So, well, I'm starving. It's been 2 hours. It's been 3 hours on this. Wow, 3 hours has gone quick. In another news, Rio Ferdinand retired today from TNT. Um, after the Champions League. Champions League will be his last game with TNT. TNT. So who knows where he's gonna end up now, Rio? Um, but Rio's been brilliant. He was a brilliant footballer and he's a brilliant pundit. I know people don't like the way he talks because people have a certain face or voice or language they expect pundit just to look like or sound like. Um, Rio is from the ends and he talks the way he talks. If you don't like it, that's on you. Um, he's a United legend. He's won everything. If you don't like that, that's on you. But the other people you like, they're absolutely the most selfish pundits you could think of. People don't like Rio for using slangs when the way he talks. But the people that don't use slangs, they know nothing. They've played football, but they know nothing tactical about the game because they all failed on coaching and management. Right? Let's start naming names. You like Gary Neville? He's a failure. He went to Spain. He failed. Let's talk about Roy Keane. He's a failure. Sunderland, Celtic, and other places. Even the national team. He tried to push the national team. He failed. Who's the other one? Jimmy Carragher never attempted that because he knows he's rubbish anyway. Um, all he's good at spitting on people, kids. Um, who's the other one? Scholes. He's a failure. He's a failure, right? As a player, legendary. Football coaching, all those guys I've mentioned, they're all failures. Solskjaer did better than all of them, and Solskjaer's not been criticizing any of the players anyway, because he's been there. He didn't run away from the team, the club. He defended the players through and through until it was time for him. It's time for them to sack him because the fans again jumped on what Gary Neville, but they never criticized Solskjaer anyway. But they could probably behind closed doors they were telling him to leave. Um, but Real is actually helping the young players coming through at United. He's giving them advice, whilst this Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, um, um, Roy Keane, all they do is criticize the players, make them feel unwanted, worthless, whatever you want to call it. That's all they do. So people don't like Rio Ferdinand because of the slangs, because of the way he talks, because bro, he's from the ends, bro. I guarantee you, he can still speak better English than a lot of the people that don't like him for the way he talks. You know, he wasn't a lazy footballer. He won everything as a footballer, and he did well as a pundit, and he's done brilliantly. So I wish him all the best. I mean, he's got one of the biggest YouTube channels now. I watch him all the time um, for inspiration and everything else. And by the way, I was, when we're talking about United, I was in it. I went to Rio's. I was at Rio's testimonial, right? And I got this. I got this from him. Right? We're not just talking. right? So he's looking to release a new chapter, right? An updated one of this one. He's looking to release an updated version of this one. Two sides, Rio Ferdinand. And I was at his testimonial. Yeah, it was brilliant. Years ago, years and years ago, I was there. And one of those players I followed throughout. And people tried to use his personal life to take the make out of him. I'm not condoning cheating, but those are allegations. They were never proven. They said they cheated on his wife or whatever you want to call it, but those allegations were never proven. You know, I know football banter. I know one when I see one, but also know the other side of football that nobody likes. Only a few people likes that other side. When it comes to certain players, the other side comes out. So that's not football banter. The man mourned his wife, buried his wife with, you know, he was a single dad for a very long time until he met this other woman. And if you can't criticize him because of his football and he just go along, bring his wife, his family into it, you're a scumbag. Yes, you're a scumbag. If you're criticizing Rio Ferdinand, not his footballing, but you're bringing in his wife and kids into it, you're an absolute scumbag. You're a cretin. You don't deserve to watch football. If you're criticizing anyone and their kids, you're a scumbag, right? Criticize the talent, criticize their football, but don't bring their family into it. You know, there's absolutely no need to bring his wife, his late wife, and children into just because you don't like the way he talks, just because you don't like the slangs you use, just because you feel like Rio talks like a 19-year-old. Bro, he's around 19-year-olds or coaching them all the time, play football with them all the time. And he goes to his local where he's from. That's how people talk. What's wrong with that? And but you've got issue with that. You take issue with that. And but then I've seen people celebrate on that. His tweet this morning is goodbye tweet saying, "Oh, good riddance. Oh, we don't have to hear your voice again. Oh, we don't have." What is it that about his voice that annoys you? Would you cross the road if you see Rio Ferdinand walking towards you? Would you run away if Rio Ferdinand start talking to you face to face in person? Would he run away? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You don't like the way he talks. You don't like the slangs he uses when he's talking because you feel like he talks like a teenager. Bro, I still talk like that. I use some slangs. It depends where I am or where I'm talking to or the mood I'm in. If he's watching football, it's just a football fan. You go to football matches here. These grown men at football grounds swearing, using slangs, using swear words, using racial slurs. But oh no, they don't like someone that used the word. What is it now? What's wrong with them? Oh, I forgot the one they use against him. You know, and he's never actually responded to it. He's never responded to it. But the people I hate the most are the ones that when they criticize him, they'll bring his late wife, rest, rest his soul. They'll bring his late wife into it and they'll bring his children into it. You're a cretin, mate. You're a scumbag if you're criticizing if you're using his wife just to get at him or to get a reaction from him, his late wife. If you use his family to get at him, you're a scumbag. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because we know when you go to football matches, you use racial slurs. We know when you go to the stadium, you curse people through all day, all night. You boo them. You talk like you know, you talk like the cretin you are when you're at Old Trafford. We know that. I've seen it. I've had it. Yeah, I know people that have seen it. They've had it. In fact, I know people that have been harassed at Old Trafford, women that have been harassed at Old Trafford by drunks. So don't come after Rio Ferdinand's late wife and his kids. Stay away. Stay away. Wish him all the best anyway. Hopefully, whatever he does, maybe he's moving to another channel. We don't know. Um, but he's a great pundit. He was a great footballer, and he's a great dad. That's all that matters. Time and time again, we all we hear about these people talking is criticizing the same people for the same reasons, you know. And they go after their families, they go after their kids. And I know this because my experience on Twitter, on X, when people don't have anything on me, they try to come for my little one, my 3-year-old boy. That is so embarrassing, mate. Because my 3-year-old boy is already making waves than you 40-year-old man. I've seen it on X when people don't have anything against me or on me to come back at because they try the racial slurs. I don't react to it, but they will use my child, my 3-year-old son. But you go in, you actually have to you click on his video and watch him on X, and you go, oh shit, that's his son. Now what should I say that you can't say anything about my son that will trigger me because you look at him, it just that's just him. It's him. You can't say anything about my kids. So that will trigger me because you're not on a 3-year-old level. That's why you jump on a kid. And the standard in this country is people who care about kids until it's not what they look like. It's not what the kids is supposed to be. Right? You scream and shout about whatever happens to children in the country until they see your kids. All of a sudden they don't care about children. Like your child or your kids don't matter. And that's how cretins in this country are. Don't let anyone fool you. Don't let them fool you. They don't care about kids. They care about the narrative. They care about, you know, making clickbait. And that's why they go for Real Ferdinand's ex-wife. Rest in peace. They criticize her. They criticize Rio for whatever happened between their personal lives. So that Rio will bite. And they get a reaction. Oh look, he replied. Yes. It's like it's like a celebration. It's like winning a trophy for them. When you bite back, when you come for your family, then you bite back. They go, oh yeah, we got him. Or you block them. They go, oh no, yeah, we got him. I don't even block them. I don't even block them people because I want you to see more of what I'm doing. Um, but shout out to everyone that's watched that support Rio Ferdinand. Shout out to everyone that support United. Genuinely support United players, not just for what they look like, for what they wear, the clothes, and blah blah blah. Um, Kune is coming. We'll support him. But if he doesn't perform, we'll criticize the football. Not what he looks like, not what his clothes, not what his cars, not where he lives, not what he eats. Because none of that. The food he eat don't make me shit. The clothes the clothes he wear don't make me shine. The blings he wear nothing to do with me. It's for him, you know? But if he doesn't play well, we'll criticize the football. We're not gonna tell him where to go. If you wanna go clubbing, that's his problem. You know. If he doesn't make it at United, that's on me. That's on him. But we'll support the players that come in. Um the coach has got to win a cup next season because he's not in Europe. But yeah, congratulations again, Sancho, for winning the golden medal, the Europa Conference League after leaving United. That's the story of our life as a United fan. Everyone that leaves, Scott McTominay, phew, the MVP of Italy. The guy made the Pope. He was smoking cigars. Had this slick back, you know, the Napoleon way, Italian way. Um, Scotty, well done. The MVP, and he scored as well in the final game for Napoli. Anthony, he came second there. He did well. He should still be proud of what he's achieved with Betis. Malacia won a trophy. He left United. He went on loan and won a trophy. They all found their level. That's what we like to say. Sancho's found his level at Chelsea. He's won a trophy and he's qualified for the Champions League without the trophy, by the way. He finished top four, also finished 15th. Is that his level? Yeah, that's his level. As a United fan, that's what we'll say. Um, just because he's performing well at Chelsea doesn't mean he was good at United. He was good at United. We just didn't give him the chance. We're too busy abusing them. Um, Ex-players are too busy telling us these players are not good enough because none of them want these current players to eradicate what they've achieved at United to achieve the same level of success as them. They always want to be the talk of United because the class of '92. If you look at them, they all still a pack. It's like they don't want something. They don't want any player that comes in. They try to eclipse them, their fame, their popularity, and now these players are earning more than those like former players as well. They don't like that. Players like Gary Neville, they don't like that. They don't want to see players come above them at United. They don't want to see any other player achieve the legendary status they've achieved at United. They don't. That's why every now and then they will have a pop up Bruno Fernandes. Look, just listen to what Roy Keane says when he talks about sometimes about Bruno. Just listen to them. But we know Bruno is absolute world class, absolute superstar. He can pass ball, he can carry the ball, he can do tricks, right? We know that. But listen to the way sometimes they criticize Bruno Fernandes. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't even make sense. They don't say anything tactical or technical about him because he was technically good, better than every single one of those ex-United players. And look at the way they criticize him sometimes. He doesn't do much. Oh, he doesn't run. He doesn't do this. He doesn't. Oh, he tries too much. And when he when he runs, they go, oh, sometimes he just run everywhere. He just go. He's not got plan. When he doesn't run, they go, oh, he's making no effort. So these former players like Roy Keane, I stopped listening to them long time ago. I stopped. I stopped. Gary Neville, I stopped. Paul Scholes, I stopped. I admire the football they play. I watch their clips of when they play football. I would not watch their clips of them being pundits or whatever you want to call it, influencers. I'm just being honest there. This is this if you if you one of those people that feel offended by me going after or me talking about legends, then feel free, you know. But it is what it is. And but night tonight it's about Chelsea. I'll just run through some transfers. Cunha is set for medical after Man United met terms of Wolves release clause. So Cunha will be having medical probably the end of the week. Yeah. And who else? What else is happening elsewhere with the transfer market? It's looking busy already now. Should United go for Harry Kane? I don't think you want to come to United anyway. You'll have to pay him £500,000. Brentford new goalkeeper. Gallagher's best Premier League saves. So Brentford has had a new goalkeeper. Who's next? Brentford's had a new goalkeeper. So Amorim refused to confirm whether Cunha is already coming to United today. When they asked him, he said, I will not confirm anything. I wish sometimes he gives answers like that when they ask him about certain players. Just go, you know what, I'm not going to tell you guys and move on. But he will ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble just to drop himself in it. And he tried to explain himself the following day, clarify things. Plymouth allows Muslik to open talks with Schalke. Schalke coming for, the championship players. Arsenal, Zubimendi. Zubimendi said to be an Arsenal player. Maybe their first signing. Interesting, innit? And everyone is telling us it's not good enough, for the Premier League or for Arsenal. But only time will tell. But I feel like they're signing players that are already ready to play in the Premier League, not players that we're gonna go, oh, give them time as United fans to do. Oh, he's only 20. Oh, he's only this. Because the coach doesn't trust them. He doesn't allow these players to play. So Schalke are paying compensation fee for Plymouth boss Muslich. Who do we have here? Real Madrid still going for. Oh, okay. Looks like Liverpool has got competition in it. Real Madrid are still going for. They're still open to sign Florian from Leverkusen, by Leverkusen. But I think he prefers the Premier League. But if he picks Liverpool over Real Madrid, oh, jeez. Flecken has reached a verbal agreement with Leverkusen. So Eric Ten Hag is already making waves, he's signing players. Arsenal eyeing move for Sane. Sane's contract ends in 3 days' time. He'll be a free agent. How did Bayern Munich let that happen? How did Bayern let Sane leave for free? So he's not 29. Arsenal are keen on a free agent Leroy Sane this summer. The former Manchester City forward is attracting interest and has been heavily linked to a Premier League return after reportedly rejecting Bayern Munich's latest attempt at extending his deal. Bro, he's a good player, man. How did they let him get to this point? He's 29. Hmm. He's 29, but he looks fit for 29-year-old Sonny. So I'll still go for him. He's a ball carrier. He can do what he wants. Cunha is edging closer and closer to signing for United for 62.5 million. Chelsea are moving in for the lot. Oh my goodness. As a young player, probably suit him better. They'll move quickly. They'll probably pay more than United. But it's up to the lap, man. If you want to make history, come to United. Several players said to leave Spurs. Hmm. Schlupp to leave Crystal Palace. Anybody else? CDB from Stoke. CDB from Stoke. Wanted once by numerous clubs. Rangers as well. I think that's it for the day. There's nothing much in transfers. Um, nothing major happening in the transfer market at the minute. Apart from Cunha, nothing major happening. Cunha and Sane, they'll up as well. Zubimendi, and they're all on the move. Sane might be returning back to the Premier League after Manchester City. I think he just didn't like Manchester City. That's why he left for Bayern Munich. What do you think? I think he hated Manchester City. He wished he signed for Manchester United, I believe. The transfer wall, the gossip. City are selling their academy players for so much more than United will sell their first team players. Norwich City signed Manchester City midfielder right for 2.3 million. No, but no one has ever heard of him. Nothing. 2.3 million. It's all profit. Here they made permanent deal. Chelsea are just gonna sign some more players, man. It's gonna be ridiculous next season for Chelsea. They need a bigger squad now. Shelby exit Burnley again. Junjo Shelby. Nathan Redmond as well. They both exit Burnley. They let them go after promotion. Smith Barrow to join Wigan. Maga, admired by Chelsea, but to stay in Strasbourg. Okay, okay, okay. So the Champions League final is upon us on the 31st of this month. Um, the League of Farmers, our PSG and Inter defied the odds. We call them Farmers League, and these guys are currently sitting on top of the world in football. 8 o'clock on the 31st of May, Saturday. We'll be here to watch this, you know, box office, absolute box office for Champions League. PSG versus Inter Milan, 8 o'clock. I've got that stream set up already. Just to click. Let's go. 8 o'clock. I won't be going anywhere. I'll be watching it straight from here for you guys. Thank you for watching tonight. Um, let's cry some more as United fans. Let's cry some more because we've lost again tonight. The coach is not capable of coaching anything. He's not making the young players better. The players, I'm not gonna criticize them for losing tonight, bro. You know, I mean the kids. I'm criticizing the coach. I'm talking about the coach for the kids. I've got nothing bad to say about them. They did their best. Um, just feel nothing is gonna change with this coach. Nothing is gonna change with this coach. You know what I mean? He's what it is though, at the end of the day. For someone that says it doesn't matter if we win the Europa League, he didn't care if we qualify for the Champions League. So to me, why should I care about the guy? Why should I care about the guy? He's telling us the team is a good thing, it's a blessing. We missed out winning the Europa League, winning qualifying for the Champions League. We needed 100 million, mate. We needed 100 million pounds, 100 million euros, whatever, $100 million. We needed that for winning the Europa League. And he's telling us it's a blessing. So now, if he flops next season, that coach is going to come back to haunt him. Oh, this is a blessing, you mean, right? After spending 200 million, flop again next season, that's going to haunt him. So, with that being said, see you on the 31st. But I'll still be streaming tomorrow. I want to go through this United game more. If you sorry. Ah, if you is kicking in. Wow. Apologies there. If you is kicking in. Um, he's coming again. The wrong time. I'm about to say goodbye to you guys. And it's kicking in. It's kicked in. Um, but thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for interacting in the chat. W. This is one of my biggest lives, by the way. Huge. It's been huge to watch. The views has gone up nearly now 1,000. Looking at that, it's only been 3 hours. So this is one of the biggest stream I've done, Thank you very much. Keep doing that on the 31st. Hopefully, the 31st will hit 1,000 views straight from that stream in terms of the Champions League. But I'll be live again tomorrow, same time, around 8 o'clock or so. Take care. Peace out. Right. Good night. And in the stream now.